Well, one of the things that have changed tremendously with the SIFE organization is basically the criteria. So as I came to this competition this year, I recognized that there was such a greater impact that these students were having on the community. Before, when I was in SIFE, we only had 4 basic criteria that we needed to satisfy. At this point in time, they have 7 main criteria that needs to be satisfied. Plus, there's a more emphasis on team sustainability. So that has made a tremendous difference in the projects that have been being done. I think the other thing is that's very different also is before, when I was inside, we had a 2-year division and a 4-year division. Now it's only a 4-year division that gets to compete for the national championship, and because of that, there's been a smaller amount of schools that actually come out. So back in my day, it was probably 188 colleges, and now we're down to about 160. So those are some of the major differences. One of the main things is the fact that this team was a new team, and because the team had just started, they didn't have the opportunity to really work on as much projects as they would have usually done if they had started from earlier. So because of the change of leadership and the diminished membership that the team had, they actually really had to start from scratch. So I'm actually proud of the team for what they've been able to do in a short span of time. What I think they need to do to move forward now is to really try to focus on developing programs and really implementing those programs to the fullest extent. Not just worrying about numbers, because some people do want to impact a whole lot of people, but the quality of the impact is much more important. So I think we need to really focus on within our community, which is the Bronx. As we know, the Bronx is the poorest, actually where Monroe College is located is the poorest congressional district in the nation. So we have a lot of opportunity to change lives within our local community, and although we are still going to have global impact with some of our international initiatives, I think we need to really focus in on our community and start to build programs that help to improve the standard of living and quality of life for the residents of the Bronx. One of the greatest things that I was able to gain from SIFE was 3 essential skills: leadership, teamwork, and communication. And I think through having that opportunity to be working with these teams, I had a lot of practice in terms of different negotiations that we had to do, in terms of really trying to find solutions to the problems that many businesses face. So in being able to be in SIFE and having that real practical experience where I had the opportunity to use what I was learning in the classroom and actually putting it to practice, it prepared me for the real world. Okay, they want the jingle. In the first year, we always kept the jiggy with the SIFE team, right? And I'm from the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. John to be exact. And in the U.S. and Virgin Islands, we like to keep things hype also, right? So in our first year, and I'm not going to actually give you the first year, I'm going to give you the third year because it was sort of a combination of all. And this is something that I thought really actually encompassed everything that I believe in SIFE. And we did it like this. Monroe, keep it jiggy when we come to your community. What are we giving them? Economic opportunity. Everywhere we go, we speak the language properly. So hear my team say, Karibuni kabeti. We live together, stick together like a family. If I can do it, you can do it. SIFE spirit inside of me. Monroe SIFE, creating a legacy. Teaching all the youth about social responsibility. Can't limit we. Third year we doing it, we giving them the Trinity. And anytime the other team come testing me, then we got to show them explicitly, yo, don't mind how we cool and don't mind how we calm. Bronx team take it by storm. Hold on!